Okay, so let's see. The region we're looking at is bounded by y equals 1 minus x cubed, which is the shape of a cubic, the x-axis and the y-axis, and you're revolving about y. So you would need to, oh, I'm going to have to pause, pardon me. Okay, so you need to solve for, in this case you want to solve for x so that you can get this in terms of, we're going to bring it over, bring the y, oops, it'd help if I would solve the equation, right? So you've got 1, where's my 1 minus y, take the cube root of both sides, and you're left with x equals the cube root of 1 minus y. And so that's the equation of the cubic in terms of y. And then the you're integrating with respect to y. So the curve that's going to be on the left, okay, is the y-axis, which is the x equals 0 line. Okay, so let's look at what we have on the right. So this would be your f of y, and on the left would be your g of y. The limits of integration go from y equals 0 to, grab another color, this point of intersection. And the point of intersection is where the cube root 1 minus y equals 0. So cube both sides, and you're left with 1 minus y equals 0, or y equals 1. So your other limit of integration is y equals 1. So let's set the integral up, and you're left with the integral from 0 to 1. F of y is the cube root of 1 minus y, and that's minus 0, right? We're going to square it. dy times it by pi. Okay, let's see what we've got here. So this is pi from 0 to 1, and we're just going to make this a rational exponent. 3/2. Whoops. Sorry. 2/3. Alright, so I'm working this problem on the fly, so let's see what happens if we get the right answer or not. Okie dokie, so now I've got to use u substitution. So I'm going to let u equal 1 minus y. du is minus dy. So I'm going to substitute. And of course I put the minus sign out front. Take the antiderivative. I'm going to add 3/2. Carry on your pi. I'm going to add 3/3, right? 3/3 rather. So that's 5/3. Divided by 5/3 is 3/5 x to the 5/3. Evaluated between 0 and 1. And you get hopefully something that works out. But I will see what happens here. Minus 0. Oh, I'm going to have to pause here for a second. Okay, I am so sorry. Olivia, let me go back here. Too many interruptions this time of the night, but I want to get this out to you. So let me erase here. Right. So what did I do here? Let's see. So this is minus pi 3/5 u to the 5/3. And I'm going to substitute back in. Right, 3/5 1 minus y to the 5/3. Evaluate that between 0 and 1. Okay, hon, let me erase this. Too many kids interrupting here. All right, so now let's go off of what we have here. So this is minus pi. I don't know if this is right yet, hon. 3/5 1 minus 1 to the 5/3 minus 3/5 1 minus 0 to the 5/3. Okay, close that bracket. This term goes to 0. And we're left with minus 3/5 and 1 raised to the 5/3 is just 1. Excuse me. This comes out to 3/5 pi. Okay, I'm not sure. Let me go check this. Hold on 1 second. I'll just keep going. Let me type in the answer here. With the link that you sent me, 3/5 pi. Okay, so that is the answer, Olivia. All right. So hopefully you'll be able to understand this with all the interruptions. But I think email me back and make sure you understand. Okay, hon.